Welcome to the Physician and APP Recognition event. It's wonderful to see so many of you supporting your colleagues across the organization. Though the event remains virtual as we move out of the pandemic into a more normal operational status, I'm grateful for another opportunity to recognize the outstanding work being done by our faculty, APPs, and teams across Froedtert Health and Medical College physicians. We hope to be gathered soon in person. Within the fast-paced environment we've been working in, we have achieved so many things as an enterprise that we should be incredibly proud of. When COVID-19 hit, we stood up virtual care quickly and efficiently. And today, our patients continue to use virtual visits to receive care when and how it best meets their individual needs. Our data shows that our patients are continuing to choose to recommend us to their family and friends, and that's thanks to the care that they receive from you. We're continuing our second phase of a robust ambulatory network strategy that continues the growth of the enterprise and sets us up to expand and continue to provide unmatched patient care to even more people in eastern Wisconsin. Froedtert and MCW are working diligently on two memorandums of understanding that will create a shared joint vision and enhance our clinical operations. These steps are critical for our continued growth and success. We would not be able to take on this ambitious work to plan for the future success without the outstanding care you provide to our community today. Tonight, we celebrate the extraordinary work and dedication to professionalism, compassion, collegiality, mentoring, and community that Dr. Biblo and Carlie Beaudin exemplified during their time with Medical College of Wisconsin. To live these values in any given year can be demanding, but the last 2.5 years have been even more taxing for everyone on the front lines of healthcare. It is thanks to your efforts that we are hopefully emerging from the worst of the COVID-19 crisis. This year, we are glad to have received nominations for 24 extraordinary individuals. We heard from many of you who commended the hard work and dedication of your colleagues and teams. We are truly in awe of the outstanding nominations that spoke so highly of the character of our physicians, APPs, and teams. So once again, let me say thank you to all of the nominees and to all of you watching for everything you've done for our patients, for the organization, and for your teammates. Before we dive in, Mike Stadler, Chief Medical Officer for Froedtert Hospital, will say a few words and kick us off. Thanks.
Welcome, everyone. It's great to be with you today. My name is Michael Stadler, and I am the Chief Medical Officer at Froedtert Hospital, as well as hold the role of Associate Dean of Clinical Affairs at Medical College of Wisconsin. I look at my role in not only serving our patients and our community and ensuring that we are delivering the highest quality and safest care to them as possible. Right behind that, and so very important, is also the support of our teams, our caregivers, our healthcare workers, and our entire staff here at Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin. We're gathered here today to celebrate both the nominees and the winners of the MCP Lee A. Biblo MD Excellence in Professionalism Award, as well as the MCP Carlie Beaudin APP Excellence in Professionalism Award. I'm amazed at both the list of candidates and nominees, as well as the winners. The importance of professionalism is highlighted in these awards, as you all know. Professionalism is such a key component to everything we do, for both our patients and for one another. We know that healthcare is a team-based sport, and we say that a bit tongue-in-cheek, but we all know it. It is so important that we treat each other with respect, and we all represent the Froedtert and MCW shared values. I love the fact that that first value that we see is value our people. And that means valuing one another, treating each other with the amount of empathy that we would expect, and the amount of empathy that we would treat our patients as well. It is so impressive to work at this organization, and every day walking the halls, seeing the things that we hold so valued to us as we represent one another and this organization. It is no news to anyone tuning in today, the amount of stress and challenge that we have faced over these last few years. To say it has been unprecedented is an understatement. And while we've grown used to these challenges, it is amazing to see the list of nominees and winners of this award, along with many other colleagues of ours, who have been able to rise above these stresses and maintain their professionalism and maintain the compassion that we all desperately need in medicine today. I have had the amazing opportunity over these last few years to work with many of you very closely. And for those of you who have worked with me, you understand my commitment and the importance I put on culture. The culture of our organization, Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin, is tremendously important for our future. These awards represent professionalism, along with that compassion and empathy, which are such huge parts of the culture that we all need to live and breathe here at our organization. I challenge us all to not only celebrate and congratulate the winners today, but to take these things, professionalism, our shared values, our commitment to culture, and live them every day. Thank you. And now I'd like to take the opportunity to turn it over to Dr. Jennifer Rabalia, one of our newest physician leaders here at Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin. Jennifer, over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Stadler. I'm Jennifer Rabalia. I am the Chief Medical Officer for the Ambulatory Specialty Practice here at FNMCW. My primary role is to help unite our specialty practice both on and off campus, as well as optimizing our practice performance. The MCP Lee A. Biblo MD Excellence in Professionalism Awards recognize 5 MCP faculty. The inaugural MCP Carlie Beaudin APP Excellence in Professionalism Awards recognize 2 MCP advanced practice providers. Both awards celebrate the commitment to professionalism, compassion, collegiality, mentoring, and community that Dr. Biblo and Carlie Beaudin exemplified during their time at the Medical College of Wisconsin. Individuals were asked to nominate their colleagues for these awards. In the nomination form, the nominator outlined how the nominee possesses and demonstrates the following qualities. Serves as an outstanding role model for trainees and colleagues. Demonstrates a commitment to transdepartmental efforts. And possesses a long-standing commitment to the MCW missions of clinical care, teaching, research, and community service. All nominations were reviewed and scored by a committee of the previous Excellence in Professionalism Award winners. Let's start with the Lee A. Biblo MD Excellence in Professionalism Awards. Please join me in recognizing the 13 physicians that were nominated for this award. In alphabetical order, the 2022 awardees are Himanshu Agrawal, MD, Assistant Professor in the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Health, nominated by Julie Rahm, Judy Evanson, Abby Muschalt, Sarah Vanderlinden, Dawn Driscoll, and Amanda Gross. They said, Dr. Agrawal lives a culture of inclusion. Every member of this nurse residency team feels empowered to grow and explore their careers. He takes pride in the accomplishments of everyone he works with, including faculty, APPs, staff, fellows, residents, and students. His physician leadership provides clarity, transparency, and trust of the programs, not only within his department, but also with our collaborating institutions. Next is Jennifer Connolly, MD, Associate Professor in the Department of Neurology, Division of Neuro-Oncology, nominated by Dr. Kathleen Schmanda. Her authentic concern and care, tailored for each individual patient, have attracted the attention of many, and she has also been invited to give several talks on the topic. Her compassion for patients is further reflected by her active yearly involvement in Strain for the Brain, an annual fundraising and advocacy event that brings together patients, families, and providers. Next up is Joseph Bovey, MD, professor in the Department of Radiation Oncology, nominated by Jennifer Lindstedt. Dr. Bovey's vision brought together the disciplines of neurosurgery, neuro-oncology, radiation oncology, medical oncology, palliative care, radiology, and pathology to create our own program dedicated to the care of patients with metastatic disease in the brain. Along with the Brain Metastasis Program, he also created a dedicated brain metastasis mobile application named Nimble. Through this mobile app, the brain metastases team can convene a virtual tumor board in real time to discuss a patient and deliver a consensus management opinion within an hour, as opposed to days, thus expediting patient care plans, decreasing length of stay, and decreasing costs associated with prolonged length of stay. Our next awardee is Dr. Kavitha Nayak, Assistant Professor in the Department of Medicine, Division of General Internal Medicine, nominated by Dr. Leonard Aghetti and Dr. Pinky Jha. Dr. Nayak's dedication to community service is exemplified by her leadership of the hospitalist group's community engagement efforts in battling COVID-19 pandemic. She spent time using her clinical knowledge to help educate patients, colleagues, and community during the stay-at-home orders while keeping a positive attitude. She recognized the struggles facing healthcare workers within the hospital and took time to highlight different faces working on the front line, including physicians, APPs, RNs, and ancillary staff. This was done via a social media campaign that was subsequently picked up by local organizations and the public relations groups for both Freighter and MCW. Our next awardee is Dr. R. Corey O'Connor, professor in the Department of Urology, nominated by Dr. Jay Samlow. Dr. Samlow said, Dr. O'Connor is a role model and a beacon of inspiration for learners of all educational levels. He has directly participated in all stages of instruction, ranging from high school students with interests in healthcare to seasoned faculty members hoping to gather the finer points of urologic care or medical education. He has encouraged and guided hundreds of individuals along their medical career paths. Since 2007, MCW students have matched into urology residency programs at a higher rate than any other school in the nation, 97% MCW versus 63% the national average. Congratulations to all our nominees and award winners. Now I will turn it over to Julie Rahm, Director of the MCP Office of Advanced Practice, to present the Carlie Beaudin APP Excellence in Professionalism Awards.
Thank you, Dr. Rabalia. My name is Julie Rahm. I'm the Director for Nurse Practitioners and Physician Assistants at the Medical College Physicians Group. I have programmatic oversight for all of the advanced practice providers in the adult practice, and it is my pleasure that you join me in recognizing all of the advanced practice providers that were nominated for this award. In alphabetical order, the 2022 awardees are Samantha Wojnowiak, a nurse practitioner in the Department of Medicine, Division of Geriatrics and Palliative Medicine. Sam was nominated by her colleagues Drs. Denson, Ziem, Peltier, Bouts, Bear, Marks, Law, and Olez. In addition, nominated by her NP colleague Deborah Schneider and nurse educator Colleen McCracken. And her colleagues submit that Sam is their most senior advanced practice provider on the palliative inpatient care service at Freighter Hospital. She has touched the lives of countless patients and families, colleagues, and learners across the spectrum. As her interprofessional colleagues, we have experienced her competence, professionalism, compassion, and collegiality firsthand over many years, and we believe she's incredibly deserving of this recognition. Spressa Sheety. Spressa is a nurse practitioner in the Department of Medicine, the Division of General Internal Medicine. She was nominated by her colleagues Drs. Aghetti and Jaw, and they write, Spressa is an outstanding clinician. Her knowledge, skills, and patient interactions are legendary within the Division of General Internal Medicine. Spressa is often the go-to source for clinical information for the new attending physicians as well as advanced practice providers in perioperative medicine. Spressa has been the recipient of every honor and award possible for clinical excellence and professionalism within general internal medicine. Congratulations to all our nominees and to our 2022 award winners. Now I will turn it back over to Dr. Jennifer Werbalia for our closing remarks.
Thank you and congratulations to all of tonight's nominees and award recipients. I also want to take a moment to thank all of our past award winners that graciously volunteered their time to serve as our review committee. We have so much to celebrate and be thankful for here at Fredericton and the Medical College of Wisconsin. My hope is that each of you take a moment over the next few days to recognize and thank someone that you work with for their extraordinary work and dedication to professionalism, compassion, collegiality, mentoring, and community.